You've stopped into another episode of Dad Crossing where myself, Nick, and my co-host Sean will have real, honest chats about the highs and lows of dad life. We'll laugh together at the craziness of parenting and the silliness of our kiddos, and we'll support each other through the challenges and tough decisions of fatherhood. Whether you're a seasoned granddad or a dad-to-be, we promise laughs, relatable, and sometimes raw talk, and expert help to tackle the tough issues. Not from Sean and me, but from the amazing guests we'll have on the show. So let's be dads crossing through life together. Welcome to Dad Life. You are listening to Dad Crossing with Nick and Sean. We are going to be talking about Christmas presents, buying them specifically, not opening them, but buying them, and the journey that it is for parents to buy Christmas presents for, well, everybody really, but specifically children. So,
yeah.
You ready for this one, Sean?
Yes and no. It's the worst part of Christmas is the preparation.
Mm-hmm.
It is, though.
For
me, it's just like the kids. I don't know about you, but our kids at the moment don't want for much. They don't ask for stuff. It's very difficult. Like, I can remember we had the conversation a couple of episodes back about how, like, we used to sit and circle things in the catalogs and stuff like that, and like, that became like a thing to do for us as kids. But now we're in the modern era. It's kind of like wish lists and, and I was speaking to somebody at work the other day, and their teenager now does everything in a presentation that they email to the family members. This is what I would like.
I love this. It's a pitch deck for the presents he wants. So as you'll see, 33% of my gaming library has been beaten, and that is exceedingly low for me for this lifetime. Oh man, that's really good. I love it.
Yeah. So it's difficult to buy because we don't want to be buying for the buying sake, and I've like mentioned this in many different ways when we were doing, probably when we did Dad Crossing originally, when we did Game Pass News, and when we did Game Pass Tracker. Like, we will have a set of categories: something they want, something they need, something to do, and something to read. We will probably stick to that. We're going this weekend, so by the time people listen to this, we will have been this weekend to go and do like a pre-Christmas shop. Take the kids to somewhere where like they can kind of dart around and get an idea, and we can be kind of watching what they're doing, so we know what to be saying to the man in the North Pole in terms of what they would like. But then it also comes with, like, I don't know what Lindsay wants. I don't even know what I want. Well, I know there's one thing I want, and it's the Lego Game Boy thing that's come out, because that thing looks absolutely awesome. So I want that, and that's it. That's all I've said. Like, I've and ahed about the Switch 2 Pro controller, but I don't need it. I have the GameCube controller, which lets me to play Wind Waker, which I still haven't finished. Really need to do that. But then the rest of the time, I'm playing it handheld. I quite like the Switch 2 Joy-Cons just in the little grip thing. I'm happy with that. So like, even I don't know what I would like, and Lindsay's like kind of asking, and she's like, family members are going to want to know. And it just becomes so stressful. And then, like, because Black Friday is upon us.
Yep.
You kind of, as a parent that's concerned about spending too much, or like the price of things, you kind of then start looking at Black Friday days, and you're like, and it would be pretty cool if we could get that sign. Do you think they'd like this? Do you? And it becomes just this, yeah. So present buying for me is stressful. I dislike it a lot.
See, here's the problem with present buying for me and Becca. Becca's go out and shop and grab stuff and be like, I think they'll like this. I think they'll like that. I think they'll like this. And I'm
and not exceedingly. Like, so I don't want to make it sound like she's just like buying. That's not the case. But as everything in life, I am like very strategic. I have an Excel sheet. I know how many items each kid has, how much they cost. We can kind of like game it out to, okay, we need this. Here's the projected things we want to buy. Here's what we've bought. Here's what we think we're going to buy. Here's who's going to get it. And Becca's just not that way. And so we've learned to like work with each other. Like literally, I asked her, I said, okay, have you just bought anything for the kids that I just don't know of, because sometimes she finds stuff. Because in past years I've been like, okay, here's what we're gonna get, here's what we have, here's what we still need to get, anything else? And she's like, well, I bought this and I bought this and I bought this and then I bought that. I was like, oh, well, that throws the entire Excel sheet's throwing off now. Thanks a lot, you know? And it's like totally not her fault. So I'm just like in this mode of like, it does not balance anymore. Now we got to buy 2 more things over here.
Basically, you need Monday for Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
You can both update on the fly.
So I still do my Excel sheet. But I've tried to like loosen the reins a bit so that we can all enjoy the present buying. I do hear you entirely on like, what do they need? And I mean, I legitimately said this to the kids. I was half joking, but half not. Of like, listen, every Christmas present we give you, you're gonna have to donate like something from your room. Like the room is too full. They're trying to keep stuff from when they were 3. Like continue, right? Like, I mean, I just kind of want to go in there and be like, you don't play with this. We're gonna donate. So we're gonna have a real conversation about that. There's too much
have
stuff.
The exact same issue is that Logan becomes a hoarder of items, but at the same time he's a magpie, so he will, like, it's his birthday, for example, he got a lot of cool stuff which he likes. Some of it he's played with a lot, some of it he's kind of played with it for a little bit, and then it just kind of sits and does nothing at the moment. But then he wanted to spend some of his birthday money on, and I'm going to mention the word brain rot. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah, I mean, I get the
Yeah, so he bought 2 like blind bag things for brain rot figures. He got them. They've been sat on the stairs since he bought them. Yeah. But he wanted it. He was like, and it's slightly linked to his diagnosis that we've got from with the ADHD kind of thing. It's one of the triggers, not one of the triggers, but one of the things that we have noticed is it's a dopamine thing. So like he'll see something he wants, it, gets it, dopamine no longer needs it or requires it, so it just sits there. We want to come away from that sort of thing, but at the same time we don't want everything to be aimed at him, like, buying him games for the Switch and stuff, bits and pieces like that. So it's difficult because I don't want to buy crap for the sake of buying plastic crap, because
yes, amen,
it takes a room.
It does. And I feel like that's literally, I say that all the time. I'm like, we have so much plastic crap in this house. Like, and I'll be honest, Becca's way worse at this part than, like, I feel like I at least need to be like, hey guys, we need to get rid of this. There are times Becca's like, when she gets in a mode, she's just like, recycle. I'm like, don't tell the kids. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my gosh. If they find that, they're going to like pitch a fit. Like, I'm going to have to like bar the door. And so, yeah, I mean, when she gets in the mode, it's like, man, stuff goes.
Yeah.
Once she bagged up like half their stuffed animals and threw them downstairs. Man, that was a rough night, let me tell you. Man, they got a good bit of them back. We had a serious conversation, but that was rough. Anyways,
that in itself, plushies.
Yeah, like, so many.
Logan has that many plushies in his bedroom. He has one of those like bunk beds where the bottoms are double and the tops are single. He has that many plushies that they fill the top bunk, so the entire single bed is covered. And I mean, like, not just so you can see, piled like 2 or 3 plushies deep. And he has them on rotation. Like, he'll bring certain ones down all the time.
I hear you, man.
It's like, when he has a sleepover, we have to kind of like, it's an effort of stripping the top bunk of all these teddy bears and plushies and put them on the floor because there's nowhere else for him to go because he's got that much crap stored on top of the bulkhead and he's got that much crap stored here and stored there that it's just like has nowhere to go. I mean, there is ones in little Ziploc like vacuum bags under his bed. There's two of them under his bed full, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah, no, it's a
it's all
real
really
thing.
struggling.
Like, I mean, it really is. And I mean, there's a couple pieces. You wanna like give the things, right? And for our kids, there's this other thing. Like, we're not buying all the things. That's the thing. Like, we try not to buy. I think we made a limit last year of like five five things, all in 5 things for Christmas for both of them. But the problem is we're onlys. So this only adds to our problem. And they have a great grandma, they have grandparents on both sides, they have aunts. So like, and let me tell you, those, they got no limitation. It's no holds like sometimes I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So like, it's not all just us buying for these children. It's everybody, and it's like beautiful in the sense that they're loved and they have all these things, but then yes, there's also this other side of it of like, when do we teach enough is enough and we don't need 50 bazillion things, right? Like, I mean, and there's always a bit
just
of that.
just to clarify, when you say you are onlys, that means that like you
Yeah,
and
I have no
Becca were
brother and
both
sister.
just
Yeah,
only.
we're only kids. Like
Yeah.
Becca and I both are. I have no siblings. Becca has no siblings. We just,
Wow.
yeah,
Don't find that very often. Which is
yeah,
cool.
yeah. And so, yeah, that's just how it ended up. And so, yes. So what my reason for saying that is the grandparents have nobody to give to but our children. We have their
man.
only children, their only grandchildren to spoil. That's the reason I say that.
God, Noah and Ariel must love it.
They do, but it's a real battle on this side to
Yeah.
try to rein it in. And you know, the only like one of the way we rein it in is by reining in what we do. But we don't want to be like, well, we didn't buy you anything, kids, because the grandparents did. So and Santa. So
Yeah.
forget you.
See, on our side, like there's Jay, Logan, and Emily on for us, and then there's Poppy, who's my brother's little girl, and then there's the heirs, which is my sister-in-law. There's, let me get this right, 3 girls, 1 boy, so there's 4 on that side. So like our grandparents have many grandchildren to buy for, and it becomes a strategic thing of, well, we want you to get this one thing for Logan, but then like you need to like, I know you want to like to spend the equal amount to get, so like Emily ends up with maybe 2 presents where Logan only gets 1 because
Sure.
Logan's 1 equates to the 2. So then you have to balance the amount of things that are there, which it wasn't too bad last year because Emily and Jay are obviously like being teenage and almost an adult, kind of understand the value of things. So you might only get a few presents, but those few presents were like, were expensive and quite unique to the you as an individual, and you're happy with them. Well, like Logan, it was like, oh wow, I've got like there's 20 of my presents there, wow. And it's like, because people have bought for the sake of, he's still 7 and wants to play with lots of toys. So, but yeah, I have things going around in my head. I'm going to talk to Lindsay about this after we've done the shopping thing this weekend, because I know Logan's dying to get some kind of console that isn't the Switch. But equally, the TV that Emily has was the TV I had when I first moved out of my parents when I was 20.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Is it a flat panel still?
Yeah, it's an LCD like thing, but it's like 32-inch toshiba thing, but like 4 inches of it are the plastic
Sure.
surround
Yeah.
and stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And it's only 1080p. It isn't like
Mm-hmm.
full HD and things like that. So like Logan's TV is a full HD, like all singing, all dancing TV, which was really cheap when we bought it for him.
Sure.
So it would be nice if I could get him an upgraded console. I know he would absolutely devour having like an Xbox. So these are things that I'm now looking at. I'm like, he's at 8. Is buying him an Xbox okay, or is that just a ridiculous present to be buying an 8-year-old, or is it not? Or do I take the chance of maybe get him a PlayStation, because then we have a PlayStation and an Xbox in the
Okay,
house.
wait, who's getting the
But then we had the whole
PlayStation here, Sean? Okay,
I
hold
know.
on.
But then we had the whole conversation in Monday's episode about the Steam box coming, so it's like that puts me in a really sticky wicket as well.
Uh-huh.
So, but then I don't want to upgrade Logan to a Series S and then leave Emily sat at the Xbox One S. It's just difficult. I don't know what to do. If I could get hold of like 2 S's secondhand in really good condition, boxed, I'd do that. And like, here's an Xbox each for the price of one Xbox. There you go.
But S's are just going up in price, not going down. Even probably, I don't know what the cost of used one is right now, but probably not as cheap as you'd like it to be. That's for sure.
Yeah, but that's because we're coming close to Christmas. So like, if I had this idea, it would have been great to have done it earlier in the year, but then I'd have just given them to the sake of giving.
Well, so I can feel you a little bit here. I bought another Switch 2 it was going to be a group present, but problem is I don't think it's really what they want. In fact, Ariel has said as much. What she wants really is what Noah says. So Noah, when he was 9, got a Switch Lite for his birthday. And Ariel really wants a Switch Lite, is what she wants, her own console. And she has come out and said, I don't want like one of the other Switches because they're too big and I'm scared I'll break it. And so she really just wants the Switch Lite. And so, but now I have the Switch 2. And so I'm like, what do I just try to sell that and be done with it and then get. But Becca has kind of said, hold. And I think she's probably right. Hold on the Switch 2 for now, or the Switch Lite. And her birthday's in June. And I think it'd be a really good, like, June birthday present for her to get her own Switch Lite. So I think that's kind of where we're at. Not 100% sure, but I think. And so, but yeah, there is that of like, what do I do with this? What do I do with that? And who gets what? And yeah, it's an interesting deal. Are you guys wish lists? So do you guys make like lists for each other, like the kids and you and Lindsay? Do you guys make lists?
Yes, we've given Logan access to the Smiths website, which is like the new Toys R Us kind of deal.
Yeah.
And he can go on there and it's Lindsay's login, so he can go on there, and if there's something he likes or would like, he can press the heart icon, and that adds it to a wish list.
Okay.
So then we can go in and have a look at this wish list and distribute that where it needs to be distributed to. For each other, we kind of just, I don't know, in previous years we've done the thing for me and Lindsay, like it's something to eat, something to wear, something of your favorite color, and something to do kind of thing. We've kind of, and then we've put a budget on those that, we're only spent across those 4 subjects or those 4 criteria, we're only allowed to spend £100 on each other. That's it, which becomes quite difficult.
Sure.
So, but equally, that's half the fun. You've got to strategize what you're doing. We're probably looking to do something similar this year, but with us both having our 40ths next year and trying to plan big things for next year,
sure.
I don't know what to do. So I mean, stressful. I have no idea. It's almost the end of November. I haven't bought a single thing. I haven't got an idea. I'm just like,
Yeah. So here I really hear you. I like the kids. I have this like the kids are obviously always like, I want that, Dad. I want this, and we do. I think I've talked about the Amazon catalog. They have like kind of what I had as like the J.C. Penney catalog. They have the Amazon one. We let them go through that. They circle the things they want. Then we put it on their wish list. And then we kind of divvy out who gets what and blah 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 blah. For Becca, here's the thing. One, I always feel somewhat like what do you want to say? Like I'm not doing my job if I just like get stuff off of her wish list. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
this is kind of lame. Like, is this the husband I am? I can't think of the thing that my wife wants. Like I always struggle with that a little bit, but then also I'm always like, but it's what she wants. Like I want the stuff off my wish list. I don't want Becca to go out and like grab some rando thing that she thinks I'm going to like that I probably won't. I want the stuff off my wish list because that's the stuff I want. And so it's like, so then I'm always kind of like, no, I think she wants the stuff. I think I'm just going to get her stuff from the wish list. So what I usually do is like, I prioritize things on her wish list. And then usually I'll give her like a surprise one or two things that is not there that I maybe am taking a flyer on a bit because I don't know 100% if she's going to like it, but I think she will. And it's at least a surprise for her. She doesn't know she's getting it or she doesn't know it's not on her radar at all. So that's usually how I handle buying for Becca. Then I got Mom to buy for.
Yeah.
Got extended family.
I'm the same. Like I'm the same with Lindsay. Like I will ask her, "Oh, what do you want?" And she might send me a couple of links to some jewelry and stuff that she fancied. That she's got she's got bangles or bracelets at the moment.
Sure.
In a collection that she likes, the stackable rings.
Okay.
She's sending me those and like they're nice. It's what she wants, but at the same time, it's like you say you want to be spoiling and treating your wife extravagantly, and they like give you free things that you kind of like, is really that's all you're happy with? But at the same time, I know Lindsay is going to be very, very orientated around books. She's already sent me one to send to family members, so when they ask, because that's the other thing is, not only do we have to like think what we want from each other, but then we think about what we would like from family members. It's just
now, is
then
your
trying to think what we
extended
wanna buy
family
from
like
them.
crazy good at buying real early? Because I was like, I told Mom, I was like, yeah, I need to get some stuff on a list, I guess, for people. And she's like, actually, I've bought. I think your grandma's bought. Your aunt's bought. She was like, yeah, I think we're all done. And I was like, what? Like, I just thought about Christmas presents. Like, I don't know how they do it, but it's like all done. My in-laws, they buy like, I think they buy throughout the year. So usually my mother-in-law is like, oh yeah, we bought everything already. I'm like, oh okay.
I'm trying to think, with Lindsay's dad living in Leicester, the logistics of getting things to and from each other, he usually buys quite early.
Okay.
Which then ties in that Lindsay's grandma buys in quite early because she goes hand in hand with my father-in-law. Lindsay's mum this year is away for Christmas, so I know she's going to be early. So she's going on some kind of European tour with her neighbours who are from Slovenia.
That's a place.
Yeah. So she's going over that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I know she'll be like keen to get early. And that's kind of about it, really.
Yeah.
That's one great grandma, a granddad, a grandma. And then my mum and dad are completely opposite. Like they might text me the week of Christmas and be like, "What are we getting the kids?"
Yeah.
So
I don't have anybody like that in the family. Everybody's so good at it, minus us. I mean, really, I still feel like I'm on time. I'm thinking about it before Black Friday. I feel like I'm like, I'm ahead of, I'm okay with where I'm at. But man,
if you have purchased the Christmas presents for your wife that she doesn't know about before Christmas Eve, you're doing better than 85% of the male popularity. So
I hope that's not true, but it probably is. But I hope that's not true. Guys, get thinking about your wives. Come on, Get them,
Yeah.
get them something.
I always go out I usually go out Christmas Eve and kind of do a panic buy. I might already have things, but I'll go out and be like, I'm gonna get her some chocolates because I know she'll like these ones, and I don't know why. It just like there's something in me that goes, you need to do it.
No, well, I mean, what I will tell you is I'm like, I'm good. I got everything. We're all good. And then like a few days before Christmas, I'll like analyze the list again. I'll be like, that's not enough. I should have got more stuff. That's not. I don't think she's gonna like that. I'm gonna go get one more thing. That's what I'm gonna do. Like this is what happens in my head, and I'm like, I gotta get. Let me find one more thing real quick. I'm gonna go on Amazon right now and like find a 2-day delivery and get this in ASAP. And I don't know why I do this, but I do. And then I grab like 2 more things, and I don't know why, but I do.
And then really happy with the stuff that you planned and strategically bought prior to, and the 2 things that you did buy, they're grateful for, but not as much as the other stuff. So you kind of, it's a horrific circle.
It is. It can be. It definitely can be. Like, I don't know why I'm just like, wouldn't it be great if you were just like, listen, you spend $100 on you, I'm going to spend $100 on me. We're not going to take it out of our money, and then we're just going to be happy. How about that? Like, what?
Yeah.
What would feel like a great life? If nobody would worry about anything and be like, listen, kids, here's $50. Here's the phone, and here's a $50 Amazon card. Have fun. But that's like, it feels so, even though it's like, whoa, the kids would be amazed. They'd be like, this is amazing. It also feels like cheating. Like you just put in the contra code and now you have endless lives kind of thing. I don't
Good
know.
reference. I like it.
Yeah. Anyways, I just, it feels like cheating, even though it would make life so much easier. Like, why not do it? Here's another reference, another video game reference. It's like me in Animal Crossing. I could just turn back the time and do stuff so much easier, but like, I'm like, no, I'm cheating. I can't do that. I have to make my life difficult because this is a video game and it's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be difficult and hard and give me angst. No, it's supposed to be fun. Like, why not just do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really, like, I don't know.
I like the magic of they have made a suggestion of things that they would like the kids, and they don't know what they're going to get from that. And then if you split that between yourselves, like you and Becca do, like you say, you pick 5 things out of the list that they've chosen, but you give the rest to the different family members. So Christmas morning they come out, they don't know what from that list they're going to have had delivered from Santa. So they are opening things, and there's like surprises that they didn't think they were going to get because it was like a big reach present. But then equally stuff that they were super happy for having because it was something small and quite special to them. But then it's when the parents come and like, you go to different family members, depending on how you operate at Christmas. People sometimes come to us, and they will sometimes go to other people, and they get there and they're opening presents and they're like, I didn't think I was going to get this because it wasn't like under my tree. This is amazing. It's like, it's that magic that I like. So I wouldn't like to do the cheat code for that reason alone. Is that it defeats the magic and the fun. It takes a lot of the stress out, but yeah.
Okay, here's a question. Do you regift?
Ooh.
Are you a regifter?
No, I've given. Sometimes get a hamper from work, which is quite nice.
What
I
is
get
a
to choose. I
hamper?
get to pick.
What is it?
Like a box or a basket of goodies.
Okay, all right. Didn't know that was what you guys
So
call it.
like,
Gotcha.
What do you call it? A gift basket?
Yeah, it'd be like gift box, gift basket, something like that, depending on what
Yeah.
it is.
So it comes from an external company from the company that I work for. It's just you get to pick from a list of stuff, and usually I like. There's not usually much in there that Lindsay likes in terms of snacks and stuff. So I usually pick one that's got like true Yorkshire like cakes and nibbles and bits and pieces like that. And then we will gift, like you take those different bits out and put them and make a gift basket for a family member using bits of it, but we'll buy extra bits to add to different ones and stuff. So that's probably the only way that I'll re-gift. I haven't ever got something and thought, I'm going to save that for next year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't think I mean, it may have happened like in some very, I'm sure it's happened a couple times in some very like niche instances, but yeah, it's not something I do on the regular. The only way I re-gift is kind of in what I would call the socially acceptable way, which is like we have the white elephant gift things. Like Becca's family does that. Where hey, do you guys have those at all? Do you know what I'm talking about? Wait, first off, I had a
No.
question and I'm going to forget it if I don't. So I'm going to come back to the white elephant thing. But it made me think, do you guys call a laundry basket that you put dirty clothes in a hamper too?
No, that's a wash basket.
Okay. We call it a laundry basket, but it's also sometimes called a hamper. So I had to get that. I thought of that and I didn't want to interrupt you, but then I forgot it and then I remembered it. So there we are. Anyways, moving back.
No.
So white elephant gift, everybody brings a gift. They don't know what it is. They throw it in, like it's a big party, usually, 10 plus people. Throw it in the middle of the room and then you can just pick a gift. And then the next person can either steal from the person who just went, or you can pick from the middle, and you go all the way around, and the person that starts ends it. So,
Okay.
have you ever done anything like that, or did you guys?
No.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, until you get people who get kind of a little vicious about it. Sometimes, like people they get really upset because they didn't get the one thing they really wanted, and it's just a game, whatever. And it's never anything it's not usually anything super amazing. Usually they're just so if there's an item I get that I don't entirely care about, I may throw it in the white elephant gift round and use it that way. But anyways, that's what it is.
No, we're doing a Secret Santa. We do that every year at work, which is good fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
we do those. I don't do many of them, but I don't think I have any Secret Santas that I do. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's really cool. It's literally a £10 limit.
Okay.
£10-ish.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, and one guy takes all the names down, and then he puts all the names into a website, and the website then emails out who you've got. So then he doesn't even know who they are. So
I like it. That's cool. Yeah. So there's websites to do these things now. I didn't know that was a thing.
There is, yeah.
Huh, look at that. Just as totally this is a squirrel moment for you. Have you ever been involved in oh no, you probably can't because you're in the UK. I was thinking the dad's presents after dark thing that they do.
I could,
You
but
could.
I don't think there's going to be anybody that wants to post something to me.
Yeah, so. That's what it just hit me. I was like, oh no, probably not. I've never been involved either.
I could,
because it always somewhat makes me feel bad that I'm not going to get a gift that's cool enough, and I'm going to get something that's really cool, and then I'm going to feel bad.
I mean, I could do it as long as people were like, oh, we'll just get you an e-gift card for an e-store of some description.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But to send something physically, I mean, the stuff that I sent to you was relatively cheap to send, so it'd have been cheaper if I sent it in one package, but I didn't want to pay for one big box because that was going to be really expensive, so I separated it down. I mean, I sent the Starlink to somebody once. Starlink?
The Starlink?
The pilot wings.
Oh, Starlink Battle for Atlas. Sorry, you said Starlink. It made me think of Elon Musk's thing the satellite thing.
Well, that's where I went. That's like, yeah, why would I send somebody satellite stuff? But no, I sent they wanted the model.
Yeah.
And I think it was Tim I sent it to. So I sent it out to Tim, which that was cool. But I don't mind sending stuff, but it's just the added expense and then
totally get
the worry of it getting there. So it took like a week for you to get your stuff. So.
It did. Which I'm gonna squirrel again. Sorry. The cup you gave me. So one of the things I'm supposed to do for a gallbladder thing, which I'll talk more about next week when we do this, is to drink citrus in the morning because it activates the gallbladder. So, but I don't want to drink a lot, and I do not have a glass that's smaller. And that, literally, I'm sitting there with this orange juice, and I'm like, what do I pour this in? I got this gigantic, 32-inch ounce thing, so I'm going to pour 8 ounces into this. They've got some, plasticky cups, but those are still, 12, 24 ounces. So I was like, Sean's glass, it's, perfect. So it's my morning glass of orange juice. I pour into that glass. So, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
has Becca stolen the tote bag yet?
No, she's not. She's not getting a tote bag. She's not getting a tote bag for nothing. She knows. Yeah. There are those things you just know about your spouse. She's not getting those. Yeah. Here's a good example. She came down and she was like, I'm going to make popcorn. Do you want popcorn? This was before our first show. And I was like, no, I'm not feeling it. And then I walked up and I was helping her with some stuff and she had this like thing of popcorn. And I was like, oh, that popcorn looks really good. And I thought about grabbing a handful, but I'm like, nah, I said no. And she would be like, don't you touch my popcorn. You had chances and you said no. So it's that same kind of thing. Things you know. You just don't do.
Oh, I'm currently in debt to Lindsay for 2 Freddos and 2 Fries chocolate bars, like the Fries fondant chocolate bars.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what they're,
Mhm.
but I'm currently in debt for 4 pieces of chocolate because I've eaten them without asking, and she knows.
She's got to
Actually, like she went in the cupboard the other day and she was like, "Have you eaten another one of my fries?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "And you didn't ask?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, you now owe me more." Damn it!
She's gonna start interest on him. She's like, "You ate 2, now we're up to 3 because of interest."
Yeah, I did buy nearly a kilo of Galaxy chocolate today, so yeah.
It's funny.
But no, just before we roll this to an end, is Black Friday for you an absolute like robbery? I was sat with a guy at work, Josh, and he was looking at buying he's got a camper van. He was looking at buying this lithium-ion like battery for his camper van, an upgrade.
Mhm.
And he looked on the website and it was like £370 for this battery, huge battery. And he was like, I've got a code which will knock it down a little bit, but it's Black Friday is coming, so I'm going to wait and I'm going to look at it once Black Friday hits. So he did that. Black Friday came. They announced the deal on the website he was looking at. He went online. The £370 battery had gone up to £410, and the discount with the Black Friday wasn't going to take it down. Was only going to take it down to what it was originally.
You know,
And he couldn't use his discount code they had.
oh man, now I gotta check Amazon for everything I want. Now I gotta check and keep an eye on it because you know I don't really pay attention. I'm like, oh okay, well I'm getting 25% off. Probably, I'm probably spending the same amount of money, right?
Yep. And I started to look at a few things and I was like, yeah, that was that much a week ago, and now it's that much, but they're saying I'm going to get a lightning deal. That's the one that I like with Amazon.
Yeah,
Lightning
yeah,
deal.
those are the
'cause it's
best.
Black Friday lightning deal. But TikTok's the same. Like I get pop-ups on TikTok all the time for the style and gloss stuff that I use for the car. Like I paid for their really cool drying towel, which is awesome. I paid $20.99 for it. They sent a deal out earlier that it was now £20. So I saved 99 pence. But they're claiming it was a 10% off deal, and I was like, 10% of 21 isn't that's £2.10. Not it's like I'm not seeing the 10% here. So how much are you claiming it was originally? So yeah, it's those when it comes to Black Friday is do some homework, shop around. Don't just think, oh, great, because I'm seeing this magical 25% thing. So do some shopping around. I mean, is that they called add-ons on browsers that you can have that tell you like the best place for deals?
Yeah.
Make use of those if you're ordering online. So
yeah. Is your Black Friday? I mean, I don't know. Is is the physical going out to stores? Do you do that on Black Friday at all?
We can do like white goods stores, like Currys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They have really good in-store deals for Black Friday.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, but well, I mean, there's been stuff where people have like supermarkets and things. You see it on the news where people are like queued up outside the store and the doors open and they're like trampling and fighting and stuff. We do get a little bit of that in the UK sometimes, but not massively.
We used to get that. That was more of a 90s thing, early 2000s. I don't see much of that anymore. You want to know where I saw the longest line in my city? This is sad but true. Where I saw the longest Black Friday line last year?
Where?
Was at the cannabis shop. No joke. That was where I saw. They must have had some Black Friday deal going on. It was out the door and like to the sidewalk and down the sidewalk a ways. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Huh. I went to Walmart,
there's
walked
a lot of money
right
to be
in,
made.
no line, Went to my Meijer store that I always talk about. No line. Nope. Cannabis store still full. Just God bless you all. I love you so much. Oh my gosh. Anyways.
But yeah, Black Friday is a new thing over here. You guys have had it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, you guys started it, as far as I believe. It was definitely an American. So Black Friday is like something that's crept in with things like Amazon and eBay and US shopping and stuff like that has kind of come in. So people over here have never really got around to it. We just wait for the Boxing Day sales usually, or New Year's Day sale. But yeah, so people did go a little bit nuts where you were seeing it in like in the 90s, we were seeing it in the mid 2000s.
Gotcha. Yeah, I particularly don't go out on Black Friday. I don't go out at all when it comes to Christmas shopping. Most of all my Christmas shopping is done online. If I buy something, I will look through the ads, but very rarely do I find anything that I can't find online and I don't have to go out and fight with people. Even if I'm not fighting, even if it's not a huge crowd, I just don't. It's just that day is just like crazy enough as it is. And so I just don't want to even deal with it. So if I see a deal, I will go online and probably find it and just buy it there because it'll be the same price. Every once in a while, there will be a good video game deal like at Meijer or GameStop on Black Friday, and I will venture out into the crowds just to get that thing. But
yeah, I don't want to go where the people are.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I'm exactly the same. Like I said, took Jay to the train station today. We went around the shopping center next door to it, and I sat in the car afterwards for like 10 minutes. And I was like, yeah, too many people. It's busy already, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm not looking forward to the weekend of shopping places this weekend.
Yeah, no, I love my country very much, but people want a thing and they'll do stupid stuff to get it, and I don't want to be in their way.
Yeah.
What's
the big toy for this year as well? Because that's something we've talked about in the past. What's like Furbies were like the thing for us when we were younger.
Yeah, we had this conversation last year, which is funny. This is reminding me as I'm like flashing back to this podcast a year ago. Like, wow, we've made it a year. I mean, I know we've been a year for a little bit, but it's like, oh wow, yeah, we did this a year ago. That's right. So
102 episodes, everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let me see what I can find out. Let me see if ChatGPT can help me. What's the big kids toy for Christmas 2025? Last year, remember the one thing we found was like the Mr. Beast toy. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
I remember. And then they ended up in Aldi, in the middle of Aldi.
But I don't know if you're going to remember this. You made a really good last year. I do remember this because it really struck me as like, oh yeah, that's true. You made a really good like point of it's not the same as when we were kids because we were being funneled the same information from the same channel all the time, and that's the only thing we saw. And now we see stuff from TV, we see stuff from internet, we see stuff from content creators. So it's like there's not as much continuity as like pushing that one big toy. This is what you must have as there was when we were kids.
You've got the personalized ads. So everything's got personalized ads and uses cookies. So if your kid's on the iPad and they're searching for a certain brand of toy for whatever reason, or they're watching it on YouTube, they're gonna see if they do have access to social media and stuff like that, and other websites where they can like buy ads and stuff. The personalized ads are going to show them more of what they're showing. We can almost guarantee when I'm sat around at work and we're talking about different items and stuff like that, and if you've Googled it, you can guarantee that you're going to see advertisements for that stuff. TikTok's horrendous for it. What did I add to my basket on TikTok the other day? Just a couple of like stocking fillers for Logan, and like I was going to get him the Genji Squid Game things because I know he's really keen to play. He's been using different stones at the moment, and it's not having the same effect because they bounce differently.
Gotcha.
So like I added those, and now all I'm getting is just ad after ad after ad after ad, and like
Yeah.
TikTok video of people playing with different Squid Game toys, and I'm like, I really don't want this. This is
Yeah.
really annoying. But
So basically, ChatGPT agrees with us. Short answer: there isn't one Tickle Me Elmo style craze this year, but a few toys are clearly it. The character toy everyone's pushing for: Disney Ultimate Stitch interactive feature plush. That's on the showing up on many hot 20 lists of 2025. The big it kids #1 ask what we wish for, hope we can get craze. The Nintendo Switch 2. The collectible craze, Labubu blind box figures, yeah, that checks, and big Lego build sets are all the rage. So
yeah,
you know what my kids are still
fair
into,
enough.
which Noah can be into it if he's 20. I don't give a crap if he's having fun. But I just thought when he was 11 he'd be out of them. Is the Magnetiles. He still absolutely loves to build with Magnetiles. They both have a Magnetile set. And now I didn't know this until I was just looking at their wish list. Magnetiles are kind of doing a Lego style thing where like Ariel wants this. Do you know what those are, by the way? Do you have those?
I think so. Yeah, I think I've seen
So
them.
yeah,
I think we talked about them before.
yeah, okay. They're plastic like rectangles of all different shapes and triangles, and they have magnets on the edges so that they'll stick together, and you can build all kinds of stuff. And now they're kind of branching out into a Lego style effect of like Ariel has asked for the pet store Magnetile set, so it comes with Magnetiles and some of these little pets, and you can make pet story type stuff, which I thought was crazy, but. So yeah, those are both really big still for them. And I mean, they love Legos too, but I think they like those because it's really easy to just throw those on the floor and build with them while we're watching TV or something like that. And it's almost like an in-home fidget toy. Like, they can just play with these while we watch something. They're watching it. They don't really care. I'm in FYI, I'll admit it. I love the holiday baking show, so we're watching the holiday baking show, and they're like really could kind of care less, but they still want to hang out with us, so they have these to play with while they're doing that. So
yeah, Logan's big on the Lego train at the moment.
yeah.
He likes the collector sets, but equally, he likes you can just buy a box of Lego, and it comes with a guide to build different models that you can use all the bricks that are in there to build different stuff. But then he will build his own thing. He built, I don't know if this is a thing for you, 6-7.
Oh
You
yeah.
heard the term 6-7?
Yeah.
Great, good. So he built himself a big number 6 and a big number 7 that stands on one of his plates out of Lego, and then like positioned all these figures around it, and they're all their arms were in like this kind of pose, like they're doing.
Funny.
So yeah, I'm sick of hearing that number. So
actually, funny squirrel story. In the Shrek musical, which I talked about last week, there's a spot where they're reading about Princess Fiona, and Shrek says, "Yeah, she's been locked up in a tower since she was 7." And so I went to all 3 plays. They did the normal reading, just like and Donkey says, and then Donkey says, "How sad. She's been in that tower since she was 7." And then on Sunday's last performance, on like just a riff, like she was just having fun since it was the last one. Shrek says, "She's been locked in the tower since she was 7." And Donkey says, "How sad. Locked in the tower since she was 6 or 7?" And the crowd like just roared. It was so funny. And it was even funnier because I know that it wasn't like part of the play. Like she's just riffing. So anyways.
Yeah. Logan got me. He came out of school the other day and he got me with a handshake to do with it. And he was like, "Give me 5, down below, up to heaven, 6, 7." I was like, "I'm gonna punch you in the face."
Yeah, some people get so frustrated. I know the kids were doing it at one of the rehearsals, and this lady was like, "Stop doing it! Stop doing it! It's so annoying." I'm like, "You do realize you're only making them want to do it more." Like,
yeah. I think if Logan does it in the house, because Lindsay gets so used to it with school and stuff, she's just
sure.
8, 9.
Yeah.
And that usually stops him in his tracks. So It's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I mean, he has a 6-7 brain rot plushie. Since we were talking about plushies, he's even got
okay.
one of those now. That
Oh,
came, that came on his birthday. It wasn't supposed to be here until the end of November, but it came early, which was good.
That's fun. Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
I can't think of any. Go on, you go first.
oh, I was just gonna say, do you like have a rule of nobody looking in packages? Because we have this rule, like if there's a package and I'm not 100% sure what it is, like I can't look at it. The kids know not to touch any package on the deck. If there's a package on the deck,
Yeah,
they don't get it.
If yeah, usually when a package comes, it's going to be labeled to Lindsay. It's her name's on the Amazon account, so
Becca's
everything
too.
comes
That's
to
fine.
her. You say it's funny when I log into it. It says "Hello, Mr. S," but then it delivers everything to Lindsay. So it's my Amazon account, but she uses it. Yeah, we don't look at it. The worst thing is when you get the notification from the in-home AI
Mm-hmm.
assistant speakers, and the kid, like Logan's learned that when that goes off now, he knows the command to get them to read it.
Yeah, but does yours not stop in the Christmas season?
It does.
Okay.
I'm hoping it does.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, so ours has already started. If you read the notification, it'll say, "You have 2 packages. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's just that time of year now." Like that. She says something like that. So,
no, ours are still like, "You've got a package today, expecting to be delivered by 6 p.m. This package is containing blah 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 blah."
oh no, yeah,
That
ours
hasn't
is
started yet.
not that anymore. Ours is the whole like Christmas version of it. So, yeah. Did yours change and it talks differently now?
The one in the kitchen, I've changed the voice, but I haven't changed the voice in the rest of them. You can have yours so it sounds like Samuel L. Jackson. So
Oh yeah, I know. For some reason, my children are in love with Indian voices. So they all sound like they're from India. Well, my kids do. I wouldn't let them do that in the living room, but yeah. So and Ariel says it talks too slow, so she sped it up real fast. So now it sounds like an Indian girl who is just trying to speed read, basically. She's like, "Hi, it is time." I can't do it. I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna ruin it, and then somebody's gonna hate us, and they're gonna be like, "How dare you?"
Yeah.
So,
But no, I
yeah,
can
so it just says
totally
it,
get
yeah.
that. That's quite fun.
So it just says it's super fast, and it's just like, I'm like, "Really, Ariel? Why?" She's like, "I like how it sounds." I was like, "Cool, good for you." So now I wonder if I'm gonna have like an Indian son-in-law or daughter. Like, are they gonna? Do they like the sound so much that they're gonna be drawing? Anyways, it's not as funny. Anyways, back to Christmas.
Nothing wrong with that. They're fantastic people.
Yeah, no kidding.
Great
Food.
heritages. Fantastic food. I was going to say good food. Oh wow. We have taken a few squirrels.
I ruined it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't ruin it. I like the squirrels. Squirrels are always good.
Squirrels.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to have a conversation.
Nick, thanks for screwing up this whole podcast.
I wanted to have the conversation of like, are you in on like the big gift this year for the kids? But if there's no go-to big gift. Like I can remember everybody were fighting over Furbies. I'll mention that because Furbies was like the one figure. But like the Nintendo Wii, I can remember that at Christmas being like rocking horse poop to get hold of, and people were selling them at ridiculous amounts. So,
do your kids like the Labubu things? I think they look ugly as hell, but I mean,
Logan's scared of them.
Yeah, well, good on him. He's a smart boy. You've raised him right. I mean,
and Emily's not interested.
Yeah, my kids at this point don't seem to care about them, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I don't even know where it's from or what it is.
Thank you. Me neither. I don't even get it. They look awful. They look like they're. I don't know. Anyways, we're at 53 minutes, so we probably should wrap this up.
53 minutes. Well, the people didn't get an episode.
That's right. So we're making up for lost time.
Well, equally, we're making up for lost time, but we haven't really spoken in 2 weeks because we've been so busy. So, yeah. What Did we mention that? And wow, I can't remember. 53 minutes.
53
Is
minutes
like
ago.
is the
That's what
one
happens.
is if there was a game for this year that you would like out of all the games, because I know that's like will always speaks to us hat. Other than Pokemon,
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Animal Crossing,
So here's what I mean. You're talking about like games that I know are coming out that I'm going to ask for, basically.
yeah, that you would like if you
Yeah.
could have that as your Christmas gift. Which game would it be?
I mean, I'm not going to wait that long, but it'd be Metroid. But the thing is, here's what I do, Sean. I get the games that I really, really want to play. I ask for the games that I'm like, they maybe. Like, that's why Pokemon ZA is going to be a Christmas present. It's out. I could get it if I really wanted it. I would totally have it if it was like my heart's content, like Metroid. But it's not. So I'm like, I'll just get it for. That's why we're playing Brothership now. Because I was like, I'll get it. If somebody wants to give me Brothership for birthday, that'd be great. Because I'm not sure how I feel, but it's a Mario game, and I feel like I kind of want to own it just because it's a Mario game. And so yeah, that's usually how I run. That's usually how I run video games. And so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and that brings me to my I'm going to say my final point for this episode is I am very much of the mindset if there's something that I want, I will just buy it.
Yeah.
It's like I have the money in the account for it, and because I always have. I used to call it my gaming savings account, so I used to put like £25 away each month, sorry, just in case there was a game or something that I wanted to get. It's kind of stuck with me before Game Pass was a big thing. So, and I still do that. So it's like if I see something and I want it, I'll just get it. It's like, there we go. Like, do I want? If I really wanted the Pro controller for the Switch 2, I'd have bought it by now. So that tells me that I don't really want it. I don't really need it.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to like birthdays and stuff like that, I kind of sit there and I go, I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure. Like last year, I think I asked people for money towards tattoo time, basically.
Oh, I remember
so
that.
like, yeah, which I used. I needed to because Sinead was expensive. But rightly so. She was expensive because she's very good artist. But yeah, this year is like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't know what I mean, most of my family, like I said, has already bought, so I have no idea what I'm getting from most of my extended family. I'm sure Becca hasn't bought yet, but yeah, I'm sure, whatever. I'm good. I'll be excited for whatever I get. I'm not fussy. Don't be fussy. I do struggle with people who are like, well, he didn't get me what I wanted. He didn't really put any thought into it. Okay, if you know, like, I'm gonna be honest. Becca doesn't like jewelry. I've tried jewelry 2 or 3 different times. It didn't work out. I've tried all kinds of stuff. She doesn't want it. So if that's one thing. But like, if you try, or if you think your spouse tried to do a thing or they got within the realm, then just be glad you got a thing. That's what I say. But
yeah, I absolutely love, and people will be like, oh, I got socks again for Christmas. If somebody wants to buy me a lot of pairs of socks, I am like size 10 to 11, and currently like the crew socks, the ones that come like up to the middle of your shin. I'm quite happy for those. Wear them in the gym. They're nice and supportive. Happy for that.
Those are good ones.
Shower stuff, even better, because I don't like buying toiletries to take to work. So people buy me shower gifts, shower sets, and stuff like that. I take them to work and I line them up in my locker. I'm kind of just running out from last Christmas, so like I'd be grateful for a reload.
Yeah, Squatch soap.
So
people get me Squatch soap all the time. I will get Squatch soap for sure. So,
oh,
do you know what that is?
I've never tried that.
Oh yeah.
No, I've seen the adverts and I've seen people using it at work. I've never used it.
I really love
Dove.
it. I think it's very good on your nether reasons. That's all I'm saying. I want to say that. That's
so if somebody doesn't like you, they're going to get you the
If
somebody doesn't like you, they're getting the tingly mint soap for you. I'm telling you that
I'm gonna be real careful if Sean sends me soap. And so I will get I will get Squatch soap for Christmas. I have no doubt. I'll get it from probably 2 or 3 people, and that's fine. I have not bought myself any in probably a year and a half, and that's fine. I got some for birthday. I got some for Father's Day. I get some for Christmas. I never have to buy it, and it's good because it's expensive. It's like $8 a bar or something like that.
There you go, look at that.
So yeah.
Well, now we've moaned about gift buying and stuff. Like, I'm looking forward to the holidays. So.
I am, and listen, if you're listening in America, happy Thanksgiving Eve. Eat a turkey. Eat a lot of turkey, but don't care about the turkey really because that doesn't matter. Just eat the sides because that's what's really important. The stuffing, the mashed potatoes. If you're like me, corn cake, that's a different thing. Probably just my family. Anyways, but I mean, all those things. Eat it all. Have fun. Have it. Go Lions tomorrow. Go Lions. Please, we really need a win. Otherwise, we're slowly fading from the playoff region here. So go Lions. That's all.
Yeah. Send pictures of your food to our X account because I love the idea of Thanksgiving and I wish it was something that we celebrate.
Whatever. You're just gonna make fun of me. You're gonna be like, "Oh, I eat that every Sunday, Nick. What's your problem?" I'll be like,
No,
"I know, Sean.
Sunday,
I know."
Sunday's just roast chicken, vegetables, roast potatoes, Yorkshire puddings. Like you guys come out with all kinds of cool stuff. Like, yeah.
I need to find that recipe. I never did it. I need to find the recipe that Lindsay sent me for Yorkshire pudding. I got to look it up. It's in our chat like a year ago, probably. Yeah. I might make Yorkshire pudding.
You should try them.
Thanksgiving. That would be fun. Be something new. People be
yeah,
like,
you can do them as a starter with gravy. You can do them with the main, or you can use them as a pudding, and you can put things like jam or syrup in them.
That sounds difficult.
Because they're basically just a
but I'm gonna
pancake.
try. I'm gonna put a valiant effort into trying.
Yeah. The key to a really good Yorkshire pudding rising is making sure your oil is very, very hot in the thing that you're going to put it in, and then using like a shallow muffin tray, so that like they're a wider base and quite shallow rather than a bun.
Okay.
Well, I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture of the ones that she uses for them to come out really big and fluffy.
Okay. I just think that'd be really fun. Nobody would be expecting that, especially if like the whole. I mean, Thanksgiving's at our house this year, so like mashed
super
potatoes.
hot oven. Sorry, Rex is dreaming. That just squeaked at me. Super hot oven, and then once you've put your mix into the oil and put them in the oven, don't open them until they are right. Until the timer's done. Because if you open them and they get cold air on, they go and just turn into pancakes. So.
I know other. Never mind. Take us out, Sean.
you know something else that goes when you get cold air on it, eh?
Take us out, Sean. I didn't say anything, Sean.
Right. I knew what you were saying. There was you and your Indian. Oh my god. Anyway, everybody, thank you very much for listening. Like I said, if you have some awesome pictures of your Thanksgiving like spread, send them in. I am a big foodie. So is Nick. So I will drool all over your Thanksgiving pictures. Make sure I say that right. And if you have any gift ideas that you or genres in like we do with the kids, with something they want, something they need, that kind of thing. If you have things that you do with your family, let us know, because inspiration comes from everywhere, and we'd be very thankful for it. That's my thing to be thankful for. So again, thanks very much for listening, and until next week, see you later.
See you later, guys.
Thanks for tuning in to Dad Crossing. We're here to remind you that this podcast is made by dads for dads. It's a place where all of us can come together, share a laugh, and tackle the wild ride that is fatherhood. If you want to keep the conversation going or just need a safe space to chat or ask for help, you are always welcome to reach out. You can find me, Sean, at Sean_Abbott. You can find my good friend Nick at Nick10Do. And of course, give our social media platforms a good look over, because that is where we share all the updates, all the laughs, and all the things dad life. That is, everything is at Dad Crossing. For anything more, feel free to drop us a message at team@dadcrossing.com. And until next time, stay strong, stay connected, and remember, you're never alone on this journey. We'll see you in the next episode of Dad Crossing.
Bye.